Hey everybody, I hope you guys are enjoying Veterans Day. Well, not really for me, but anyways, before we get started here, that this final episode is going to be uncut, unedited, and yes, there's going to be a lot of language involved in it. So, parental discretion has been advised, so pay attention. Sort of speaking. Anyways, welcome to the Q&A session of our SmackDown vs. Raw 08 countdown, as this is our final episode of the series. And I know you got a lot of questions you want me to answer. And, well, I'm not going to waste any time, so I'm going to get to the first one here. This is going to be a very interesting Q&A session. It's going to be over 500 questions. Some of them are going to be related. Some of them are just going to be fillers for some reason. Who knows? All right, let's start out here with Sharon100. Now, I'll call out by name. I won't mention on the graphics or anything. So please pay attention to who I'm going to be talking about. Anyways, Sharon wants to know. I was wondering if when you get the game, if you could put matches online like Monday Superstar match, Tuesday's Diva match, and on and on. I would love to see that again. Thanks for the countdown. PS. Watch the video later. Okay. Um, I really don't know if I'm able to do that because I got my CAW lead to get going too. So this is it's going to be a tight schedule for me, and I don't want to push it. I want to push the boundaries further. All right, High Flying Hardy, as he wants to call himself, says, "Dear Mercerous, me. I was wondering, how do you feel about some of the other low cards not being able to get in the game, such as Funaki and Shannon Moore? I'm kind of a little bit disappointed on it, on how they choose their superstars, and I kind of feel that Funaki hasn't been wrestling very much, so it ain't really a big factor on him. Shannon Moore not really wrestling very much as well. The cruiserweight division is dead, as far as I know. So, yeah. All right, Croft Yair 2K7 wants to know. Hey, again from the UK. No, the wording sounds Australian. LOL. Here's my question. Have they sorted out the commentary glitches? Because when you hit people with the chair, they say Stone Cold Stunner. And they talk about people who ain't even a match. Have they fixed that? This year, this year they did fix the commentary a bit. Although you'll see some of it, but not very much. But also the announcer introductions, they don't repeat the state this time around, which is a lot better. Lot better job they did. I'm glad they fixed that glitch. All right. Next one, the Icon with EYE Con says, "Hey, what's up, Mercerous? Hope you're doing fine. In SmackDown vs. Raw 08, the new 24/7 mode has said you can interact with other superstars. Do you think this mode will be better than previous season and GM modes? And what do you expect from this 24/7 mode?" Well, I think you saw some of the screenshots on IGN.com. If you haven't, I think they split up the 24/7 mode, so you get the superstar story, and then you got the GM story. Basically, they separated them very well, and I really am glad they did that. Storyline, as far as I can see right now, they did a little better job this time around. Although the commentary seems to lack a little bit of realism, uh, they're doing just fine with it. I mean, this is the way they do it. Can't blame them. All right, Daryl Hood 513 wants to know. I just saw the new RKO that Orton has. I have to say, it's incredible. They couldn't have done a better job. My question is, I have a PS2. I'm thinking about getting the 360 because of the sweat system and much better graphics. It just seems more real, real. Have they fixed the overheating problem with the 360 though, and is it really worth the money? Also, I noticed in Weekly Fight 2 with Ray and Punk, once one ladder has been pulled out, you can't get any more. The ladder was off the weapons wheel. What's up with that? Does that mean you can only use one ladder at a time? No, it's just that they limit to how many ladders you can put in the ring. I don't know. But as for the overheating problem, I don't think they have resolved that issue just yet. But if you really want to, go buy a coolant system like the Nyko cooler. I don't know what the hell they call it, but it's named by brand Nyko. I recommend that because it'll cool your keep your system cool. It lasts long. I had it for over a year. I say it's really great to have that. So yeah, just buy a cooling system for the 360 and you'll be fine. And if you have confined space, just get the coolant. Easy enough. All right. Daryl came back and says, "Do you have a MySpace page?" No. Will 1485. Moving on. Wants to know, I want to thank you for your work on SmackDown vs. Raw 08. I've been checking on the game myself. I want to know if you know when the demo. Okay, it's already been out for the 360, but the PS3 and PS2 do not have a demo at all. I'm just playing that plain and simple. Razor Edge 150. Moving on. I said that again. Hey man, what's up? What is your Xbox Live gaming take so I can add you? Mine is Razor Edge 100. So hopefully speak to you time in the future. Bye. Well, it's right in the front page of my YouTube page. You just search for. You go to Control F and search for gamer tag. You'll see it right next to it. That's what my gamer tag is, and hopefully you guys will like it. Basically, you find it on my YouTube page, my YouTube main page. Okay. Barkasy wants to know. I would just want to say that I really think it's cool that you're doing the SmackDown vs. Raw countdown as well as the weekly fights. I just want to let you know to support you 100% of the way, and you shouldn't listen to people that you don't know that don't know you personally. There we go. I'll try to say that right. When I was watching your weekend edition 2, someone sent you a message stating you didn't apologize and you are racist, and that only 12 to 13-year-olds have no life watch you. Yeah, I got that one before. It was a long story. Well, that's not true. I'm 18 years old. I work part-time. I attend college, and I look at your videos because I'm a huge wrestling fan. I love SmackDown series, video games. Keep up the good work, and here's something that you always remember. Love your haters. They're your biggest fans. Love your haters. Okay. The ads here. I was wondering if you could let me in one of your countdown videos. Everybody's asking. Everybody wants to be part of my little video series. It's gonna take a lot of time, man. Don't waste your time on that. All right. Moving on. Jeff Matt Team Extreme wants to know. Hey, man, I'm just wondering if you think for SmackDown vs. Raw 08, if they'll change Jeff Hardy's Swanton Bomb, because I don't think the one that we have to use in 07. I think it's probably the same as what they did, but I think they animated just a little bit. So Jeff Hardy's Swanton is a little bit different this time. Okay, Teen Cena 08. This one's got two questions I want to ask. There are some rumors you could download Superstars. Is there some rumors that you can download Superstars? There were rumors going around about selling Superstars, but THQ has confirmed that there won't be because it takes them a while. So you're really locked out of that. And would you be able to tell this, or do you think we find out October 1st? I already know that one. You know, I told you that. But going back to what you're trying to say here. Okay, moving on. Never mind. Okay. Well, why is most of the superstars at 90 overall? This is stupid. Overall, the gameplay is kick-ass, and the roster kind of sucks, but there's some good superstars in it, like Orton and Batista, HBK, blah blah blah. But if the download rumor is true, most people are happy. Oh, you see the new intros is fucking deadly. Everyone has to check it out. Yeah, I did see that new RKO. So I'm not gonna bother with the last part you were trying to say to me. So moving on to Perfected 300, he guys got two of his own. One, I know it's got nothing to do with SmackDown Wrestling. Could you please say in your video anyway, why aren't you doing Exhibit Series? I mean, I really love it, man. I brought it back. The reason I did bring it back and at 3 month hiatus was because my DVD recorder was shot to hell, and I had to save up $100 to get another one. It wasn't really easy, actually. Trust me, I had to deal with all this crap I have to do, bills and stuff. Please, it's a beggar. Anyways, so far, what would you rate SmackDown vs. Raw 08 on the scale of 10? After all I've seen in the past weeks of the superstars and the videos that we've seen, I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10, but I'm going to make a final verdict on it as soon as the game comes out, and hopefully by the weekend we will see the exact score overall out of each part that it goes on. Woobling goes for more. Oh my, he's got a lot. 6 questions. Damn. Alright. Let's start out with the first one. Me and my girlfriend played SmackDown for 07, and she did a call of her. We have a wrestling federation. Yeah, versus trampoline. Oh, like your own little backyard wrestling thing. Anyways, and then she went for a match. She got very angry, said she couldn't be in the Royal Rumble as herself. She also couldn't be in a steel cage match, Hell in a Cell, Hardcore, or Elimination Chamber. We had to play tag team all the time. So here's the question. Do you think they will let Divas enter the Royal Rumble this year? After all, there's been women in the Royal Rumble in real life. Yeah, Chyna was the only one. Yeah, you did mention that. No. Sad to say, but they did it again. Women can't be in any main event matches again, except they can participate now in the 3-on-3 match. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Just it's really confirmed with that. Next one, he wants to ask, while we're on the Royal Rumble topic, do you know the elimination control for this year's Royal Rumble? Last year sucked. You also, you could get thrown over the top rope, and it was like over. I really don't know if they did that or not. I don't really know if it fixed that problem or not. You'll have to check that for yourself. Okay, next one. Are you going to do a countdown about the legends as well? Already did that. I heard a rumor and even seen that there's create a match mode. Okay, I know you're asking about the create a match. It's really rumored, but in truth, it's not in the game. Sorry. Alright. I haven't heard anything about Eddie Guerrero on SmackDown vs. Raw 08 to Xbox 360, PS3, and the PS2. I only heard this would be in the DS and PSP version. Do you know anything about he'll be in the next gen versions in the PS2? He's got to be in, or else I'll smash my computer mouse because he's my favorite. We already know his entrance is in there in the next gen versions, in the PS2 version as well. I really don't know if actually he's not. I'm really telling this the truth. This IGN poll said it, not me. Okay? You have to find out for yourself. If Eddie's not in there, you can create him. How hard is that? Okay, the last question out of him is about the GM mode. Last year was okay. Last year was Money in the Bank. Was Money in the Bank in it? Good work, THQ. But you couldn't set it up for GM mode in WrestleMania. Will they do it this year? And could there be an 8-man kind of thing? 8-man, no. Money in the Bank. I think. I don't know if they did put that in that GM mode or 24/7 mode. I have to check that out. So check, like I said before, check out the game. You'll see for yourself. They're 24/7 GM mode. Alright. Next one from Big Ant the First. Big Ant the First. What's up, man? I love your videos. I'm a huge Carlito fan. I'm just wondering if you know if the backstabber is going to be more damage and what Carlito's overall will be. I think you already know that one. These go way back. I'm talking about back in September, 2 months ago, almost 2 months actually. But yeah, they fixed up his moveset and everything. So, Big Ant the First, don't worry about it. I think we covered that one. W Champ 7. He asks, carry MSN, please. And do you think Snitsky will be bald? Okay. We already know that answer. He's already bald this year. The MSN, it starts Mercer said Hotmail. JT360. Going on to this next one. Wanted to know if you've seen WrestleMania 23 and SmackDown WrestleMania 08. Yes, I did. They did a good job with it. I've been dying to see what it looks like in the game, and hopefully they did a good job on it. Yeah, I agree. It's a great job they did. So, yeah, the arena's in. It's pretty good. GFBZ Smooth. Got it going. Hey, do you think you can get something off Jeff Hardy and or CM Punk? Okay, first of all, learn your grammar. Second, I don't know what the hell you're saying. Moving on. Gas Can 411 comes back with another question. Remember the last time we talked about him? Alright. I was wondering what your opinion about the divas in the game. I'm not saying they should not be in there, but do you think they should at least take out the divas in the game so that if can fit more people in the game like Blood and Kendrick? And if you really want to play as a diva, could you at least make them in call mode? What's your opinion on this? Here is what I'm trying to say on. Okay, what you're trying to say is that in your opinion, you remove all the divas, most of the divas, so you put it in London and Kendrick in, just for that, or some of the other guys, and you have the people just creating females off to create a superstar. Okay, here's the deal. If they decide to do that, not only will they take most or all of the divas out of the game, but they won't let us create women in the game as well. THQ knows what they're doing. I know what they're going to do. Gotta keep myself thirst. Gotta you know. Anyway, Richard Ramirez 850. Okay, what do you want to say here? He says, "Hey man, I've got a question to ask you. Here's my question. I heard that this year's SmackDown WrestleMania 08 that they're going to add a new mode, which I heard it was called Create a Move. Now, okay, this is another person who wants to talk about the Create a Move. I don't know if this is true. No, it's not. I see the picture of the mag. Yeah, I know the German magazine says Create a Move, but when you, someone told me that in the edition after that, they mistyped it and it's Create a Move set. So, yeah, sorry to bust your bubble there. Okay. Yeah, I already know caused WWS. So he's told me about that. I've already been there a couple times already. All right, Alex Sherlock 11. Back again for another question. All right. She says, "Dude, I want to kick your ass because you said hate John Cena. I don't want to see him on the next countdown. How he looks like the title. Yes, we did see him on the. If you look back, you'll see what I mean. Because I like him. I want you to see him in the game. It said he was 97 overall. Is this true? Is that true? I think it is true. Uh, so basically, what you're trying to say is you're okay. Never mind. But yeah, we did talk about John Cena the other day, and the W title is a little bit small, but you can recreate that and make it bigger. So, all right. Next one is as we go to scroll down here because we got a lot of questions that wanted to be answered. We're keeping going. We're going to keep them going here. Whittles Freak 4 is back again with another question. All right, let me see if I can get this. Okay, well, he's probably talking about that little issue about jealous people, and stuff like that. So, we'll support her. Anyways, Hitman 4. Thanks. First for answer my table question. Back in day 6, an Extreme Rules match basically answered my question about the table system. But I have another question. Do you think there'll be any created entrance with cause or regular superstars holding a title? Yes, and it's set, and there's going to be a separate entrance thing called a champion entrance, which is brand new. And your cause can come out any way they like, which is really great. So hopefully that really answers your question. I really liked they did that time. Excuse me. Trying to say that right. All right. Coolman619. What's the difference between hardcore and Extreme Rules match? And should you put a video of Jeff Hardy? You should put a video of Jeff Hardy. Why should I put a Jeff Hardy video in? I don't know. Maybe you just want to because you're a fan. What's the difference between hardcore and Extreme Rules? Hardcore, you can pin it anywhere. Extreme Rules, you can't. And you got to pin them inside the ring. Oh, and plus the flaming tables and such. That's where the advantage goes to the Extreme Rules. All right, Razjo Westman 1. He's got some things wants to say. Hey, what's up, man? Watch some of your wrestling matches of SmackDown Wrestling on YouTube, but it looks like the momentum here was also a health bar. One of the fights I saw was CM Punk versus Sandman, and when Sandman took out all Sandman's health or momentum out, Sandman was out like he was on the ground for an instant. 1, 2, 3. Do you think it will actually be like that? Yes. You've seen the gameplay. It's exactly what you're gonna say. Get Coolbot 123 going on. Have you heard about the new TNA game that's coming out early next year? And will do countdown show for that. I don't know if even IGN's going to do that. So I really don't know if I want to do TNA games because TNA really just went bombing. But I want to see if TNA will let us make female calls. I'm really interested in the female call situation. If they're able to play them in all the match types. My time overall 08 can't. It's kind of stupid. Okay, why did Cranton do to get released? Wow, that's a long story. One house show. Referee counted so fast. It was stupid. Crime Time got upset, complained to Vince McMahon, and Vince McMahon just wanted to let it go. And Crime Time said, you know what? Fuck you. We're gone. So that's what happened. It's just during a house show that just messed it all up. All right. Daryl Hood 513. First, I heard some news about the stamina system. I saw an interview a few months back to Corey Ledesma. He worked on this SvR08 game or something. Anyway, he did say the stamina system was out this year because they wanted more play time, so you don't have to hold a button for a while to get your stamina back. So that's why you don't see it in the matches. It's gone. Personally, I'm glad I didn't see it, didn't like it anyway. I was wondering if you teach Cube Crew the scene after you win a title match in 07. They were all the same after you won. The ref will give you the belt, held it up. Wonder how it worked. I really don't know if they fixed that or not. But when you talked about the stamina / health, it's still there, and there's an option you can turn it off. This year you can do that too. Okay, going back to the thing you're talking about. Let's see. Let's see some different ones. Okay. Yeah, different wrestlers, different things. You know, you're basically going to get the same shit no matter what. They ain't going to change that. Yeah. It's real piss. Anyways. DA9215 wants to know. Hang on while I drink this. Alright. Alright, he's got a question about the SmackDown for 08 game. Yeah, I know you would too. Yeah. I'm trying to read as I go here. I'm trying to figure out which part. Okay. Do you think they will have the backstage arena fights I was looking forward to in SmackDown, but they didn't have it all? They only have was parking lot brawls. I hope they do. Worse this year. As for backstage fights, it's worse this year. They took out the parking. No, they took out the bar brawl. This year they took it out altogether. I was kind of pissed when they did that. But yeah, they haven't changed much. But the bar brawls is gone this year. Sad to say. Grimper567 wants to know, what's the season mode like? For example, will it have more storylines added, or is it going to be boring like previous titles? There's going to be a lot of storylines. There's like 20-some storylines. To get to the legend, you know, it's going to be real interesting to see how it goes. Hans and Cecil. All right, Hans from Germany. He's back again. All right. My question was different from last year. Okay, here goes. What is different from last year that you like makes the game better than last year? Simply, what is this a lot better than last year? God, that's a lot harder to say, like a mouthful. But what makes this game better than last year? The graphics, a lot better this year. Well, not really the biggest thing, but the real big thing that makes this game a lot better than last year is the fact the online mode has been improved just a little bit. When I was streaming a person's online thing, it showed that whoever's coming in, there's going to be a green bar atop of the match thing where, you know, choose which party you want to sign in under, and then it'll say who that person is and if they're coming in, that's the improvement that they did. But all in all, the improvement they did for this year that makes last year so last year was the fact that wow, there wasn't very much. Not very much. Probably the same thing expecting Atlanta last year.